Greetings, beautiful ones. I am the host of the Treasure Is You podcast. And today on this podcast, we are acknowledging our divine feminine essence. We are the beauty that you see before your eyes. We are the beauty that is also unseen. And it is because we are both. Today, we are acknowledging our divine feminine essence. Our divine feminine essence is the beauty, is the wisdom, is compassion, is surrender, and it is intuitive. And throughout the course of our journeys, we are always in connection with our divine feminine essence, knowing that the treasure is you. Hey, beautiful ones. I'm Sonia, the host of the Treasure Is You podcast, and today we are acknowledging our divine feminine essence. Yes, dear ones, all life has the divine feminine essence. If we did not have the divine feminine essence, I would think that life would not exist. Life would not be colorful. So all life, the men, the children, the animals, nature, all life has a divine feminine. And our divine feminine, dear ones, is what nurtures us. Yes. It is surrender. It is compassionate. And it is invisible. So we are acknowledging this beautiful essence in which we all are. Yes, we are acknowledging our beauty. Yes. You know, I have shared on another podcast about knowing men who have integrated their divine feminine essence. It's men that are uninhibited to show their feelings, but yet still being courageous, still being strong. That's that divine feminine. So if you have any male friends, any brothers, it could be your father, it could be a teacher. When you run across a divine masculine, meaning a male figure that is a male, because we both have the two essences within us all. But as I said, when you run across, or if you have male figures who have integrated their divine feminine, then let me tell you, that male figure is an amazing person. Yes. That's what it's about, dear ones. When we can integrate both. Now, for us female, for us who are women who are female physical bodies. Now, I can just share with you that when I was younger, I, just like everyone else, I know a lot of people were not aware of it because I know I wasn't aware of it. But I displayed a very strong, divine, masculine persona. Yeah. I believe and I saw within the world around me, within people that were physical essences that are women, I should say, that displayed the masculine. That was really an imbalance. So I'm just sharing that, yes, I can say that I was in balance because I displayed my masculine, and a lot of women do display their masculine because of the world that we were living in. But it's a new day, dear ones. It is a new day. And we are in the spring season where we have new life. We are birthing a new reality for ourselves. So that means that we are up leveling in spring. We are bringing in our divine feminine, aligning it with our divine masculine that has been for eons and eons running the show. Now, when I say running the show, it's the patriarchal systems that has been shining, that has been leading, that has been operating for eons, the patriarchal, and the matriarchal has been invisible. Isn't that something? Because in reality, our divine feminine is invisible. Okay? But as I just said, we are in the springtime and the divine feminine is rising. Yes, she is rising. That essence that is within all of us is rising. So we can be more balanced. So we can be more harmonic and aligned to our true essence, which is both. Yes, we have to have both, dear ones, so we can have happy lives. We can have abundant lives when we have both. We cannot continue to be in balance with the patriarchal here, right? And then the divine feminine, the matriarchal, like lower. No, we are no longer that way. The divine feminine is right here now. Yes. And depending on who you are, some of us are like this. And the people who are like this, guess what? They're living their lives in harmony because they acknowledge their divine feminine with their divine masculine. In this spring season in 2025, we know now more about ourselves so we can operate in a more unified manner, acknowledging both essences within us. It's our solar and our lunar energies. That's what it is. It is our yin and our yang energy. It is our night and our day, our hot and our cold. This is us. This is the completeness of us. So we cannot, in this new rebirthing of who we are, because we are the co-creators of our own realities, dear ones. So the divine feminine is rising. Yes. So when the divine feminine rises, that brings in more compassion, more nurturing, more stillness, more acknowledging our intuitive selves. Yeah. We don't have to scream. We don't have to holler. No, we don't have to do any of that. That is not the divine feminine. The divine feminine is surrender, is passive, is quiet, but it is intuitive. Yes. Intuitive and nurturing. So this is what's happening in 2025 for all of us. We are in Aries, the Aries season, and we are acknowledging ourselves because that is what Aries does. Aries is all about self-identity. It's all about knowing who you are in the world, and you take those appropriate steps for whatever you want to create. So, with that being said, a balanced Aries in springtime is full of joy, full of creation, full of happiness because they're balanced. They know who they are. Yes, it's exciting, dear ones. It is exciting because we are now in a springtime cycle where we are birthing new creations for ourselves. And what a great way to do it, by being balanced with our divine feminine that is intuitive, right? That knows before you know. It is the part of you that is all seeing and all knowing. That's why when we are quiet, we pray, we meditate, we can receive information, we can receive intuition, we can receive our own guidance. Yeah, it's exciting. And it's everything is being spread, everything is blossoming right now because a lot of us planted seeds in the wintertime, and now our seeds are blossoming into the creations that we planted. Yes, we are acknowledging ourselves today, and it is a beautiful time to be aware of the fullness of who we all are, dear ones. So the divine feminine is rising, letting you know your own beauty, your own worth. Yes. And it is, what can I say? It is beautiful. I know, I like that word beautiful, but it is beautiful. It's exciting too. It really is. It's exciting to see your coworkers, yourself, just the people around you, to be lighthearted, to be caring and nurturing while still standing in your integrity and creating from the heart. Yes, it is just a wonderful thing to see that in the world. And that is what we're creating in this new earth. We are creating the worlds that are unified with our divine masculine and feminine. We are acknowledging all of ourselves because we encompass it all, dear ones. So when you can acknowledge all of those parts of yourself, all of those parts of yourself that are beautiful, and even those parts that you may feel that are not beautiful, you can acknowledge that as well because it is you. That is what our divine feminine is all about. It helps us to learn more about those parts of us that are unseen and unknown. So when you take the time to be still, then you will connect with your divine feminine. Yes, when you do that, that is healing. It really is. When we make the space to be quiet, that is literally healing yourself. And if you do it every day, you are healing yourself. You are clearing yourself. Because, as I always say, this life journey can be troublesome, it can be sad, it can be so many things because we have so many things going on in the world. But when we make the space for our divine feminine to rise, then we begin to see our own divinity. We begin to see the things that we could not see before because we have now made this space for us to feel, for us to see, for us to acknowledge who we are instead of being confused. We are making the space for our divine feminine to shine, and she is shining through all of us. So we today will have better relationships across the board. Yes, when you acknowledge your divine feminine, that means you are understanding yourself on a deeper level. And that in turns helps to improve all of your relationships because for what I have found out, this whole life journey is about relationships. Think about it now. It is. It's about relationships with every body that you encounter yourself with. And yeah, just think about it. Like, think about when you were in school, like elementary school, and then high school, and then college. And then think about, when you work a job, all of your coworkers, and just think about everything in your life. It's all about relationships. And how do you deal with these relationships? Well, when we can make the space for our divine feminine to speak to us, to guide us, to help us to slow down so we can hear our own heartbeat, so we can hear our own internal guidance, then you begin to realize more things about you and more things about others in the world because we are all interconnected with one another. And this is what the new earth is all about. It's about unifying one another. It's about having better relationships. It's about helping your brother, helping your sister, helping a stranger. It's about uplifting one another. Because when we do that, we are making this world a better place for us, and we are making a better place for future generations to come. And when we do that, It's like we are erasing a lot of the past. Because right now, as I am speaking to you, it is difficult to remember some of those tragic things that have happened in the past because I'm in the new. I'm in the new earth where harmony and sunshine resides 24/7. Yeah, that is what the new earth is about. It's about harmony. It's about acknowledging one another, acknowledging yourself, loving yourself, making time for yourself so you can help others, whoever needs help in the world. That's what this new world is all about. The new earth, harmony, respect, compassion, integrity, love. Yes, there we go. Love. Love is in the equation in the new earth. And when love is in the equation, that automatically elevates the vibrations on our planet because we are up leveling. Yes, the seeds were planted and we are blossoming now in the springtime, pollinating the essence of love, the essence of creativity, the essence of innovation, the essence of unity within one another. That is what is taking place because we have acknowledged our divine feminine essence. And it is a beauty to see every day. Yes, your heart will light up when you acknowledge your divine feminine. You're going to see when you make the space for your divine feminine to come through, you are going to look at the world with eyes of enlightenment. You are going to look at nature in a different way. Yes, you're going to look at yourself in a different way. You are going to look at everything in a different way. And that's a great thing because you are now seeing the world with enlightened eyes, realizing that everything is connected. Nothing is separated. Now, of course, we all have our own distinct uniqueness, which I like to say is our greatness. We have our will to succeed and to create along the way. When we can unite with our divine masculine as our divine feminine is rising, it is a completely new world, a completely new world of harmony. So remember, dear ones, to acknowledge your divine feminine because she is rising. It is happening for all of us, for all of humanity, for all of consciousness. We are all rising. This is a part of the divine plan. This is taking place even if you were unaware of all of this energetic stuff happening in the world. So be happy, be joyful, be patient, be still, and allow for your divine feminine to lead you to all of the richness in life, to lead you to all of the journeys and the paths that makes your heart sing, that makes your heart light up. Because it is springtime. It is time for all of us to pollinate, to spread love, to spread joy, and to acknowledge our divine feminine today. All right, dear ones, enjoy this new day. Remember, your divine feminine is that part of you that nurtures, that creates, that surrenders, and that guides you to those subtle moments in your life that needs elevating. Yes, our divine feminine is helping us to elevate so we can be the creators, the master creators that we are. Okay, so this is a great time to be aware of ourselves, to know who we are. Yes, and in this new moon coming up, you can make the space to set intentions for whatever you want to create for yourself. Because the new earth is all about unity. It's about harmony, and it's about us knowing who we are, knowing that we are an aspect that is divine, that is the two aspects that are the divine feminine and the divine masculine in union as one cohesive essence of perfection. Yes. So be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to be joyful. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to hear your own inner guidance. Your divine feminine will lead you to the greatest opportunities that you never thought could happen for you. All right, dear ones. As always, remember yourself, be present in the moment, and remember that the treasure is you. Take care. Blessings, light, and